It's so peaceful up here. Hello, everybody. This is not necessarily just a Skyrim episode. I finished my Hearthfire house, and it's it's pretty cool. I actually was really into building it up and getting everything in there, and having being able to not put 50,000 barrels in my house that have just stupid crap in them. I really dig the view from my house. This is where I'm gonna start logging out from. But there's some things that I really wish I knew before I started, and I kind of looked up on YouTube, and there was a lot of kind of short walkthroughs, but there wasn't stuff that you should have known before you came in. So let me refresh this here. Uh, I really, like I said, I really liked running around and getting it. It costs a lot of iron, a lot of iron. So before you get started, uh, go around and collect, I don't know, 300 iron at least. Uh, just the fittings and the locks and the doors and stuff like that. It was a pain in the ass because I only had about 200 bars before I got started, and I had to run around and grab almost 200 more. So we'll start with the outside. Take a short tour. One thing to note: once you build something, you cannot destroy it. So if you're like, oh, I don't want this alchemy tower, or I don't want the library, then once you build it, it's too late. There is no going back. This little garden area is cool. I really, really like this because you can grow. Do nothing. You can grow some of the hard to find or stuff that you just don't want to gather herbs. You can't grow all of them, but you can grow a bunch. Canis root especially will grow in here, and I really dig that. So do snowberries. As we all know, snowberries are good for making alchemy potions. Is it alchemy? Damn it. That's annoying. No, enchanting potions. So, potion of enchanting. Did that already grow back? No. Okay. But outside here, you get a smelter. You get here's your drafting table, and when you first start, this chest is full of quite a bit of materials. This is the one outside of Falkreath. I haven't tried to get any of the other ones, but most of everything you need is around the area. Like, here's a clay deposit, never runs out. The guy's not too far away for the wood. It's 200 gold per. It's 5,000 gold for the house, and then it's 2,000 gold per stacks of wood for 20 stack. And most things take 1 to 2, but I ended up buying probably. I don't even know. I want to say 200 wood at least. So just be ready for that. The wood and the iron was the most expensive thing. Yeah, you got a little workbench, grindstone, and then it took me a while to find, but I found it right here is where you mine stone. So just when you go looking around for it, you're like, damn, where do I get this quarry stone? Because you can't buy it, and you can't just mine it from anywhere. There's a specific spot right here that you got to get it. So it's right just to the left of the workbench. And your guy will stand there and mine stone all day. So if you're like, oh shit, I gotta go do something, I'm gonna run to the store or whatever, just toss them right there. You don't need that much stone. I'd say if you got 150, just stood here and picked 150, you'd be set for a while. You might have to run back out here one more time to get maybe 50 more, but I let my guys sit there and probably get about 500 stone, and I have a whole shit ton left. So you don't need that much clay, you don't need that much stone. It's mostly just wood and iron, because the iron goes for locks, it goes for fittings, it goes for nails, it goes for pretty much everything. Only thing clay is used for is the walls. Over here we have a excuse me, little apiary, and it had honeycomb in it earlier. I don't know if the more bees you have, the faster it goes, but everything else kind of grows over in the garden pretty quick. So here's the outside. Just I put an alchemy tower and enchanting tower, which were huge mistakes, and I will explain why. Tanning rack. I think a cow goes in here. I don't know. I was trying. Evidently, a house Carl will kind of keep your house updated, but every time I go to Falkreath and think I'm doing a quest line to help out somebody in Falkreath, it never works out. I don't get credit for helping somebody in Falkreath. So I've done about 10 quests there, and I got nothing. So I'm going to keep working on that. And then I'll probably go find a wife here pretty soon, just to have a little bit of extra income and somebody walking around in the house, because it's kind of bare in there. Like it's quiet, and it's actually nice having somebody walk around. But you start with this little part, and then you make the main house, and then you add on. This is up here is a balcony for the armory. I really like the armory. There's another tanning rack up here. You get these nifty targets to shoot at. I wish there were a couple more, maybe one down there or something, but I don't really use them that much. It's really close to the rock face there, but that's fine. So you get a stable, you get the garden on the side, you get the little area that I guess is for a cow, you get the apiary, smelter outside, and when you're doing this, these candles you have to make, the doors you have to make, the walls and everything go up quick, but everything in the house, except for like the decoration, the pots and bowls and stuff, you have to make everything. And I was thoroughly shocked about how kind of the stuff that you can leave out and everything like that. Like, you can have your house just bare, like table and bed. That's it. I kind of filled it up. I don't care for like those wicker whatever those are on the wall. But these animal heads, like, you have to have the skins. Like, you went out. I mean, you could buy them, but like, you went out and hunted them. So I'm missing like a couple of them, like the large antlers and stuff. Because when I first played through the game, you didn't even have none of that crap. It was all garbage. So kind of just blew it by until now. But so I left the. You can get rid of these workbenches after you have everything, but like, I left out all the barrels because barrels are just stupid. I mean, they're either full of garbage or you use it for storage, and trust me, you don't need extra storage. So if you don't like barrels or you think they're useless, then yeah, don't make them. I mean, excuse me, it's not worth it. I mean, it costs one log, a nail, and iron ingot, and 10 nails per iron ingot. So I mean, to make one barrel, you have to have 2 iron ingots. Like, it's ridiculous. So I left out all the barrels. That saved me some some iron, a little bit of cash. It probably cost me to do the entire thing because I bought all the wood and all of the goat horns. All these lamps right here take goat horns. I bought some of the stuff for the house. It probably cost me, with the 5K originally, almost 20K. So, and that was with my speech being 4 to 5 and a 10% neck and the 10% helm. 10% better prices. But yeah, like I have most of the stuff, large antler, leather strips. But you get all these things together and it gives you a cool trophy. I really dig that. So each one of these was like snow saber-tooth pelt and 2 teeth and leather strips. Anyways, you get a lot of these nifty display cases. However, you actually have to put the things in there. So, and there are a lot of them, especially if you get the armory. You get a lot of these weapon racks. They're cool. There is an amazing amount of storage in here. It's one of the reasons why I left out barrels. Some of them are unavoidable. Like if you put this in, that barrel comes with it. And this is the one I put all my garbage in that I accidentally pick up or whatever. The display case. So this is the main house to begin with. The small one. And then you add the main house. It's pretty big. I'm missing big antler up there. Barrels. Okay, here's the thing. I'll get to it in a minute. So you got storage, all this nifty stuff. One thing to note is when you make like chest, you're like, oh, okay, I want a chest. So you make a chest. It doesn't come with anything in it. Like when you buy a house, it has crap in it. Like there'll be charcoal and a roll of paper or something in there. Everything you put in the house is empty. So don't worry about making everything and then running around and trying to empty it. It's all empty to begin with. So anyways, this is the main hall. This is downstairs. You get the table, the fireplace. Fireplace does not come with the house. You actually have to make that. Couple of chests, display case, these wall racks, these hangers, this mud crab. It's all... Yeah, when you get in here, there's nothing. It's just walls. There's upstairs. It comes with the bedrooms. A couple of wolves, display case. Beds. Bookshelves. Oh man, the step. You can't put anything anywhere. It just ends up on the floor. I don't understand. Like I had this over here on the barrel. It took me about 10 minutes to stand up properly, and now it's over here on the floor. I had probably 4 amulets in here. Gone. It's incredibly annoying. Anyways. Yeah, lots of storage. You get a lot of these nifty little strong boxes all over the place. Some of them are in the weirdest spots, but mannequin, display case. Oh, that stuff's still in there. Oh, it's a book. Okay. So we're gonna. This leads out to the top of the armory. We're gonna start with that because that's the only one I don't regret. This has incredible amount of storage. Am I missing anything in here? Oh yeah, 1 saber cat. Okay. So anyways, it has an incredible amount of storage. I would rather have taken like some of these dressers and stuff and been able to put in more armor racks, it would have been cooler, I think. Like, this is a waste of space. This could have been up here. Like, instead it's on the wall. Like, this one's cool because of it's Spellbreaker. But it could have been on the wall right here above this display case or something. I don't know. This table's kind of pointless. I would like to have not put that in. But once you put it in, you can't get rid of it. So, it would have been a lot better if, like, you were gonna put something and it asked you, like, do you want this here? And then it showed you, like, it put a little circle on the ground like it did when you were first putting the foundation into your house. Because I wouldn't have put this table here. And I might not have put this here. But there is enough storage to have every type of armor and every type of weapon secluded. So in these chests right here, it's like feet, hands, helm, chest piece, and then like great axe, great sword, staff, bow. I mean, it's all separated in these little things. It's really cool. It kind of made my inventory a lot more manageable. Like, this is the best thing about this house. I don't care for these. It's okay. Okay, this mace, I put it on this side, and the ring was like right here in dead center, and it kind of just shifted. This freaking sword is the only thing that actually stays, and it doesn't go anywhere else. So, like, you can't put ebony blade in a wall mount. You try to put it in there, and it just falls on the floor over there. It's weird. So yeah, you get all the heads, and you get a lot of armor stands, and it's very cool. I like this. It's kind of cramped. Like I said, I wish the table wasn't here, but I was really able to separate all my stuff, and I really like that. Let's head down to the basement. Oh, that's empty. Okay. Yeah, this is the little, just, I guess, chilling area. I mean, there's nothing really to this area. I don't really care for that. I guess the house car will probably chill in there once you get him. This is really nifty for the cellar. A lot of armor racks and stuff in here. This looks like a doorway, but they didn't let me build anything off of it. You can have each one of the shrines, and it takes a little bit of resources, but it's totally worth it. You just gotta have the amulet. So save the amulets, don't sell them for Amulet of Mara or Amulet Talos or whatever. And then it requires like random stuff, and you get the shrine there, and it gives you the buff, and you can just choose which one. Like this one right here is really nifty. It gives you 10% on prices. I used that one a lot when I was buying all the bars. But yeah, this is really cool. I thought it was only one at first, but it lets you put all of them in there. So just remember, save your amulets. Don't sell them. I really like this mannequin down here. You can. I have one. It's gonna be full of my blacksmithing armor, so I don't have to like store it in a thing. Lots of storage down here. So this is really cool because I just put all my leather in there, and it's right next to the tanning rack. These are safes, and I love these things. It let me separate all the crap that I usually use. I went the heavy armor direction just because I really like the Daedric bow better than the glass bow. And I always use the Thieves Guild armor and stuff before I enchant, because by the time you're done enchanting and smithing and everything, you're building armor anyway. So this is probably, I don't want to say the best armor to use, but for me it is. So this is all the stuff that I use on a normal basis. I put everything that was for the house in here. So glass, goat horns, quarry stone, iron fittings, stuff like that. Down here is a full blacksmith setup. You have grindstone, workbench, blacksmithing forge, smelter. That smoke's really cool. There's no chimney, which is weird, but whatever. Toxic fumes, no problem. Just healing potion. Couple chests, some more safes. I tried to put some stuff on the shelf here because it didn't have anything for it, like over there, but it just ended up on the floor. So I had some of the claws I found in there, and next thing I know, they were freaking strewn about. So this is just, I think one of them's empty. All the others are full stuff. So this is very cool. I really like having this in my house, even though you have to go down to the basement or whatever. It's completely fine. It's better than having to run across town just to use the damn blacksmith. I think I'll keep this workbench down here, but this will all be eventually be full of stuff. So missing a couple of shrines, no problem. All right, back upstairs. The basement is probably one of my favorite things about this house. Now, one thing you should know. The alchemy tower and the enchanting tower. Waste of resources. Unless you absolutely want these tiny rooms that, like, that bottom room does nothing. There's nothing there. The table is in here, and it's kind of nice because you can stand here and just get everything, but, like, the third floor, you can go up there and sit. That's nifty, but it's pointless. And mainly because, like, you're like, oh, okay, I'll have enchanting and alchemy and blacksmithing in the same house, and I just run around and do everything, and I don't have to ever go anywhere. Yeah, that's fine, except for the fact that this is the main house that everyone gets no matter what, and it has a freaking alchemy lab and an enchanting table that you can put in there. Like, it's, I was hella pissed when I found this out. Like, I guess I could have made the main house and then come in here and made everything and figured it out, but I don't think anybody's going to really do that. They're going to kind of choose what they want and then build it and then come inside and do it. So, like, they're cramped rooms, and it's cool because, like, I don't get this. Like, glass is nothing, but, like, this, I don't know. I don't like, I wish I could get rid of it and get something else. So just be aware of that. Unless you want these towers, like, this room's cool, but yeah, no, I was not happy with that. Anyways, this is the alchemy room, or this is enchanting room, and has a dresser, and it would be nice to have one more of these strong boxes because you have 5 different types of gems. But there's 4 strong boxes, and then you could put, like, potion and then rings or whatever. Is it equal right there? Let's get rid of this before I end up picking it up. You could separate all your soul gems and put a bunch of crap that you want to use to get your enchanting up. Potions are in this little pouch right here. Blah, blah, blah. Mannequin for... Why there's a mannequin in here, I don't really know. This should actually be in the alchemy room because you don't have enchanting gear. You have alchemy gear. So I put my alchemy gear on here. This is the last bow I used before I made this one recently. So that's about it. I mean, you can go up on the roof. And up here it's a really nice view. Let's skip ahead here. 12 hours. It's really cool up here. I do like to leave my guy sitting there if I'm here and I gotta walk off for a minute or somebody comes over, but other than that, the tower is really kind of pointless. It has 2 levels. The second level is where the table is. The bottom level is just some storage. I really spread everything I had out, like separated each individual type of thing into shit, and there is empty chests everywhere. I didn't put any barrels in that didn't come with something. I mean, look, there's a chest up here. Like, what? I have nothing to put in there. I mean, oh, you can run on the roof. Cool. The horse doesn't go into the stable when you, like, if you fast travel here. That's weird. It might if you have 2 horses, but I'm not gonna buy another freaking horse. Just wait till I get Nightmare. Or whatever the other damn horse is. So, and as you can see, it's somewhat cluttered. And is it this one? No. One of them's reasonably cluttered, and it's like, make 16 barrels to go in here. I think it's this room. No? It might have been glitched out, I'm not sure. Yeah, but I don't like barrels. Ooh, there's a safe right there. Safes cost steel, locks, and hinges. Furniture is like wooden nails. Chests are a lock, 2 hinges, a piece of wood, and some nails. So, I mean, like, the wood and the iron is the biggest cost of this. Like, if you don't already have a bunch of iron and you plan on buying it, it's like, go find some price stuff or get your speech up or whatever, because it's gonna cost you. I had a shit ton of gold, so I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna do it, and I just went from hold to hold, buying whatever I could find for it. The goat horns, looking for antlers. I actually had to go hunting for maybe a couple hours to find, because I had no honker tusks. I only had cave bear pelts. Snow saber cats are kind of hard to find, so I had to find that, and then the saber cat teeth, and then the large antlers are a pain in the ass. You only need 1 set of small antlers, and I think there's a set on one of the shells in here. So, yeah, right here. So there's small antlers right here, and you only need 1 for what I built anyways. Not quite sure about other things. But they didn't clutter up the place with the animal heads. It's the big ones are in really cool spots. Like, that one's there. There'll be another one there. And then I really want the one that's right there. I bet that's gonna look cool. So that's about it. Just be prepared to spend some money on the wood. It's 200 gold for 20. The iron, lots of iron. If you can get away with 400 bars of iron, yeah, you probably need about, to make all the safes, probably about 40 or 50 steel. Um, all the animal heads cost like the pelt, teeth, antlers, and leather strips, so that's not a big deal. But the quarried stone is right outside. The clay is right outside. The wood you can get in town. Um, yeah, just mainly iron bars. So just be prepared for that. If you don't like all these chests and everything, you can really save yourself some iron, but it's really not that difficult to run around and get all of it if you have the coin. Uh, but yeah, really cool. I don't recommend the enchanting or the alchemy towers. Go with something else. Uh, they, in my opinion, are completely pointless. They're not spacious. I don't know. Just I was pissed. um, yeah, that's about it. Come up here and chill in my viewed seat. Yeah. So, but it was a lot. I was able to get my alchemy, my enchanting, and my blacksmithing up without a bunch of like running around and stuff. It was really nice. So I normally base myself out of Whiterun because Markoth is such a pain in the ass to get around with the up and down and the stairs and everything like that. Solitude is way spread out. What I not really sure. Oh, whatever the place is, way to the right. Uh, cannot think of it. What the hell? Riften House is not bad, but I just don't care for Riften. Windhelm, thank you. Windhelm's a pain in the ass, and everybody there's a freaking whiner. So, I really enjoyed doing this. It was fun. It was worth the gold I spent on it. It didn't do a dent to me. So, I hope this helps everyone out. I looked on YouTube and I couldn't really find anything that pointed out some of the specific things about the towers. Like I said, I got the armory. I really like that. But the alchemy and enchanting towers are just pointless, mainly because in the main house you can get an alchemy table and an enchanting table. I was pissed. Anyways, if this helped you out or you have any suggestions or anything, make sure to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and share.